Ciao. So, should you become a YouTuber or an IRL streamer? Immediate answer, yes. We are shooting on the Sony ZV-1 with a Crane M2 gimbal. Shout out to my boy Lao Ocean for the hookup on setting this all up properly. Appreciate you, bro. Check out his channel. He does some pretty interesting stuff. It's all really high quality if you like really high quality stuff. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Should you start a YouTube? Well, first thing, if you're unemployed right now, yeah, all you need to do is, even at the beginning, you can just use whatever cell phone you have. I would recommend picking up the Sony X3000 and using that with a nice selfie stick, which can cost you, that's like a $400 purchase. So it's sort of noon walking street. You can take a walk over there. So yeah, the thing about becoming a YouTuber, there's no real startup cost. It's just a battery, or a camera and a battery, you know, or your phone at first. Especially if you have like the new iPhone, if you're getting the new iPhone 12, yeah, you might not ever even need to upgrade cameras. We don't know yet, but from the looks of it, that thing's gonna shoot super juicy, high quality footage, so most likely you can just stick with the 12 Pro Max if that's what you get. But yeah, definitely there's a market for more people to do YouTubing and live streaming. It's a good source of a second additional income if you do already have a job. Why not? If you're a shy person and you kind of social phobia, after 2 months of doing YouTubing, you'll get over that very quickly. So it can help in a lot of different aspects. It is a bit of a grind. You have to work, especially when your channel's new. You need to be focused on putting out content a lot, because you don't know what's going to hit. You don't know what's going to stick on the wall, what you're going to be known for. I kept trying to find my niche, and my niche is that I'm in Vietnam. My channel won't always be that way because I'll be world traveling once COVID's over. But right now, that's kind of what, you know, I pop up when you search Vietnam in YouTube. Let's do some traffic. Let's see what this Sony can really do. So yeah, you know, I pop up for Vietnam. But like I was just saying, it's a good way to get a second additional income. You know, you might not make it right away. You have to have an extremely strong work ethic with YouTube out of the gate. You don't have to make a video a day, but that's what I would recommend. And it has to be quality, not just quantity. So, you know, 70% of the stuff I shoot makes it to YouTube and Patreon. 30% just gets deleted and killed on the editing floor because it's just not up to snuff of what I think is good. And yeah, there's a learning curve. You're gonna figure out how to hold a camera, figure out how to move with the camera. I would recommend a gimbal as well with any of the cameras, even your phone. It makes a world of difference. But like I said, you don't need any of that stuff out of the gate. You just need a selfie stick and a phone, and you'll do all right. Since I covered both YouTube and IRL streaming, we'll jump to IRL streaming now. IRL streaming, for me, was super fun when I had my Twitch. It was another good source of passive income if you already had like a main job. It requires a lot of time though. You know, you have to live stream for at least 5 hours to 7 hours to have, you know, good stuff to where people are going to come back and watch it. If you only do 2 or 3 hours, you're not going to get there. You know, I made the affiliate within, you know, 5 days, 7 days immediately. I hit all their requirements because I just went out there and I worked really, really hard. And I shot, you know, and streamed literally every single day. So when you shoot and stream every day and you provide pretty decent content, you can get pretty big on Twitch pretty quick. Now Twitch has a bunch of stupid rules though, so you got to mind your P's and Q's on that. Definitely research a bit so you don't break any TOS. We can talk a little bit about the bad side of YouTube. If you do end up making it on YouTube and you start to get a little bit of notoriety and your channel starts to get a little bit of growth, be prepared for the haters. The haters are going to come. And if you don't have thick skin, you know, I was picked on all my life in middle school and elementary school. So for me, it particularly doesn't bother me that much. In fact, yeah, it doesn't. Haters, keep on hating, come at me, leave your thumbs down, leave your snarky comments. And you know, the one thing that's pretty good about YouTube is you have power over the comments. So if somebody's just a dick, you can just block them and then delete their comment. It's pretty easy. So that's a pretty good thing. Twitch you can run into issues on live streaming if you get a hater on there. They can try to, you know, take you out. They'll watch your streams every second of the second, and the second you might do something that's not within the TOS guidelines, they'll clip a 3-second clip of it and pop it out, and boom. Then you've got problems on Twitch. Let's see if I can do a fancy pan shot here. Taking it to the streets. We'll do a different camera. I would highly recommend YouTube though. IRL streaming, live streaming, it's a bit of a skill set. I transitioned over well to live streaming because I had already shot YouTube every day. I'm used to holding a camera. I'm used to having uncomfortable stares at me. It's a, you know, you get over all that stuff. Now I don't care where I have a camera. I'll pull it out and I will shoot anywhere. There's not many places I won't shoot. Let's see. I want to look at my ugly mug for a little bit. Let's look at my ugly mug. So, in short, I would definitely, you know, recommend, especially if you want to make some passive income and you have interesting things to say, and if you can continue to hold dialogue. If you're good at holding dialogue and producing kind of a story when you go and shoot a video, it makes it that much better. Flip her back around. Get some skateboarders. Don't want to go too fast, make you all sick. I'm learning you can't be fast on this new camera, so you've got to be more slow than fast. It can really help you get out of any kind of social anxiety hole too. Don't go crazy. My biggest tip is don't go crazy buying equipment. I did not invest in new equipment until I've done YouTube for a year and a half, and when I needed it for other reasons besides just YouTubing. You know, I'm starting a podcast on patreon.com/fatandbroke. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and I'll be doing a podcast once a week, every week, on this beautiful Sony camera. I got a decent microphone, so it should look pretty good. We are walking in New and Hugh walking street right now, which this street is used for soccer games when they're big soccer games. New Year celebrations, festivals, all kinds of cool things happen here. It's absolutely one of the nicest streets in all of Saigon. So let's talk a little bit more about IRL streaming. Yeah, if you want to do Twitch is, and you know, even if you're in some Kentucky or wherever you're at, you just take your phone, you bring a battery brick, you get a wide-angle lens for the front camera, some kind of clip-on wide-angle lens if your phone can do that, and a selfie stick, and you're off and running. You can go and shoot IRL streams. You know, all these things take a little bit of time though. You know, you gotta understand, I had less than 100 subscribers for, I don't even know, 3 months, 4 months, and no comments. So it seems a bit demeaning at first. I don't know if I know words, but sometimes I say them wrong. Not demeaning, it just seems demoralizing sometimes when you first, let's do a little slowly pan, slow, Chris. Okay, we'll walk right down the middle now. So it can be demoralizing at first. You're not gonna get instant. It's just like these kids trying to learn skateboarding right now. You're not gonna be able to ollie in a day. It's gonna take months, even 6 months, before you can do a nice ollie. And then you got a kickflip after an ollie. And that could take you a good, who knows, another long period of time. So you gotta factor in that you're not gonna get instant success unless you have absolute crazy charisma and you can speak perfectly and you're super natural in front of the camera. You know, the one guy I can think of that blew up super quick, I mean, albeit aided with the help of his friend, is Bald and Bankrupt. You know, the guy's just a natural at talking. I would also watch quite a few, you know, the top vloggers, not the middle guys. Like I'm almost talking shit on my own self because I'm like literally the lowest on the totem pole. But I watched the two biggest kind of travel vloggers when I first even had, I didn't even have an exceptional idea. I literally just clicked on YouTube and I was looking up something. I had never used YouTube 2 years ago other than just looking up a product or how to do something. And for some reason a Harold video was recommended. So I clicked and watched it, and then I watched like every Harold video in 3 days, and it was like, man, this might be the answer to get to where I could come up with like another income when I decide to get out of America. Right after this, I'll be shooting another video of why you should move out of America, essentially. But not like that America's terrible, just saying why you should go live abroad. But yeah, so I watched all Harold stuff, and then right around that time, he helped launch Bald and Bankrupt's channel. So, and then I watched all Bald and Bankrupt stuff, and then I made the decision, I go, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I bought the same equipment they had, selfie stick X3000. I only had one battery at first, one SD card, because that's all I could afford. I'd say my first 6 months was shot like that. Crappy selfie stick. It eventually broke. It broke one of the times when I went to Hong Kong. I think this footage is turning out pretty good. I hope we're enjoying the new camera. It was very difficult for me to make this purchase because you know, once you live in Vietnam for a while too, you become much cheaper than, because you know, everything's cheaper here. So it's very difficult to warrant any kind of purchase that's over like $100. But yeah, so I think YouTubing is pretty easy to get going. Try not to watch too many other YouTubers, especially in your area, because then you might copy their stuff. You want to kind of find your own niche. So you want to record a bunch of stuff. You want to do all different things, and then whatever hits, like eventually something will hit big time, and then another one will hit, and then another one will hit. Like mine kind of is just like Vietnam and showing you Vietnam and like all the various different things. I'm not like a food review guy. I'm not a hotel review guy. I'm not an apartment review guy. I'm not a grocery store show you guy. These things just, you know, it's all kind of what I do in my daily life and just record it. Now you can go totally other directions with YouTube, like all the financial stuff. If you really study and do your homework and do that realm, the financial things pick up quick because everybody's looking to get kind of rich quick right now because of the economy. So there's all these different routes you can go, and I'm sure I didn't cover a lot of topics. And if you guys want, we can shoot another video of this. You just got to let me know in the comments. But and then let's go back to IRL. I know we're jumping around, but it's going to be in the title. So there's either going to be people looking to just be a YouTuber or just looking to be an IRL streamer. So IRL streaming takes a lot of time and commitment. You can't be lazy. You can't be lazy on either of them. If you take a week off on YouTube, your numbers plummet. Like, it's not a good idea. Like, a lot of people say, well, the best content only puts out a video or two a week. Well, yeah, they have 1 million subscribers plus. They can put out 1 video a week or 2 videos a week. But if you want to kind of get exposure and growth quickly, you're going to want to put out a video a day, essentially, and a quality video that is well done, looks well, and responds well to other people. So IRL streaming, I found it to be very fun, very entertaining. I loved it. We still stream on the YouTube channel. We're gonna stream quite a bit more actually coming up in the next week or so. I'm trying to get down like a permanent schedule where I can get all my working out and everything done during the day so we can stream. But like I said, the startup costs are so low for something that can pay you as much as, you know, YouTube. If you do YouTube right and you've got 10,000 subscribers, you can make anywhere, and if you have a strong Patreon, you can make anywhere from $500 to $1,200, $1,500 a month just off of 10,000 subscribers. So that's not going to be just ad revenue. We're talking, you know, you should put a PayPal donation link in because some people will never want to join Patreon. Some people will just want to tip you like 10 bucks for one video that they found really insightful and really helped them to make a decision or very impactful. So it's important to have those things. don't necessarily ask for it, just list it in the description. I usually put my Patreon and my PayPal in the first 30 seconds of the video in the bottom, just so you know it's there. And if you're finding yourself watching the video and really liking it, then it gives you that easy head-to-eye connection to go, okay, I can go donate a little bit for this super helpful video. I can even do like a tips and tricks thing for YouTube if you guys want, but this is mainly just me covering, yeah, I think you guys should go out. I think you should start a YouTube channel. I think you should start a live stream channel on Twitch or YouTube if you want to do these things. The market is not oversaturated. The market just wants good content. So if your content is good, then you'll reign supreme over all those other issues. And you've got to know you're not going to make it right away unless you're like a superstar that's linked in with another superstar, or you're in some way, in some place where you can provide super unique content that no one else is providing. And don't overthink things. It's simpler. A lot of the times I'll go start my walk, and then that's when I conceptualize what I'm gonna video that day. Like when I start the walk, I like to do a 30-minute walk, figure out exactly what I'm gonna shoot that day, and that's how I do it. There's no real pre-planning unless it's something about the news. Do I plan ahead like that? I literally just go, okay, think the whole walk for 30 minutes what I'm going to shoot. Like today I came up with 5 ideas, so I'm going to shoot another video right after this because I have it all stored in my head and ready to go right now. So I hope this was helpful and inspirational. For me, the YouTube journey has been nothing but amazing. You know, there's like 10 haters total. Keep on hating, guys. That doesn't bother me. You don't necessarily have to have thick skin, but you never know when you'll get some haters. So, but for me, I find it to be a lovely journey. The community is really nice. Yeah, couldn't recommend it enough. And I also had a really good time on Twitch. Like, shout out to all my Twitch OG followers that now have to watch all my stuff on YouTube because I no longer have a Twitch account. So, yeah, I think I covered it all. Here's my bike, MT-15 in the blue. I don't like the blue. I've never liked any of the Yamahas in the blue. All right, guys, so let me turn this sucker around on me. Oh, there we go. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day. And if you found this useful, let me know in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.